Okay. Perfect. Perfection. Oh, fuck. We still have to do this show? Well, season 1 is over. I know I said this was going to be 6 episodes. I got that down from 6 to 4 because we have so much in the upcoming months for you to see, and I can't wait. So, we're getting this episode slash series down from 6 to 4 episodes. I'm excited for this season finale. I'm so happy that I'm still on summer vacation. Most likely for the fact that kids in other areas started school this Monday. I'm taping this on a Wednesday night. Kids have to go to school. The kids had to go start going back to school this Monday. One of the victims of that is Forrest Dezo. Feel bad for him, but at the same time, he needs to get an education. I mean, to be fair, me, Dara, and Forrest were all brain dead when we came up with this idea for this show, so it doesn't matter. But what does matter is that we've had a hell of a season. We've had great ratings. We've had great reviews and just great time in general. So this season is coming to an end. Our summer season, at least. Because we will be back in the fall with 3 specials: the Halloween special, the Thanksgiving special, and the Christmas special. So give us some time. You'll get used to me. And then spring, that's gonna be our big ass season. We're gonna have 5 to 7 episodes. And that's my final season. Uh it's gonna be weird. I'll tell you what isn't weird. The intro. Roll the intro, because the project starts right now. Uh, 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 uh. Does my hair look good? I'll live. I'm Caden I. This is the season 1 finale of the project. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We're done. Now you're probably thinking, Caden, wasn't this episode supposed to be, or this season supposed to be 6 episodes? Yes. I cut that down from 6 to 4 because we have so much to tell you, and I have a really huge announcement to show you. And we have so much stuff in the upcoming few months, so I want to save that stuff because we have a very busy few months ahead of us. Now, you're probably thinking, Caden, you're not in your house. You're not in your studio. No, I am actually at our weekend house, in our weekend studio in Delaware. I'm not going to tell you where. But, I wanted this episode to be very special because it's the final episode of the season. So, what makes sense to be a final episode send off or a final episode farewell? A clip show. Over the course of the last 3 episodes plus the mini episode, we have done a lot of TV, to say the least. We've had guests such as Tyler Elizabeth and Carrie Weist, to weird ass people like Forrest Dezo, and so many others. And it's only fitting that we clip this whole show. I'm going to show you clips from other seasons or other episodes, and it's just going to be a fun night to talk, plus a little bit of an announcement from me. But before we begin that, every late night show has to have some sort of monologue. I'm happy to say that I was a basic bitch, and I had a monologue, and I think you'll enjoy it. Enjoy this. I've had a weird, rocky life over the course of the last 16 years. I've had a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but I've also had some moments. I get emotional talking about this, so hold on. I've dealt with a lot of issues in life. Mental, physical, a lot of issues. But I've been able to get on a brighter and better path over the course of my time on this earth. I'm not someone who takes life for granted anymore. And yeah, I'm not the kid who plays Fortnite. I'm not the kid who plays Roblox. I'm not the kid who's like watching the shows or the TikToks or the Instagrams. Actually, that's a lie. I love the Instagrams. I'm someone who's different. My Fortnite is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. My Roblox is the Jeopardy video game. My shows, my TikToks and everything like that are my sitcoms. So I'm not the same kid. But who I am is Caden 9. And that's my message today. Be yourself. I mean, I'm myself, and it got me an interview with Kim Jong-un. I mean, look at this beautiful, real picture. Ugh. That was a great, funny guy. Love Kim Jong-un. I also met Vladimir Putin. Love Vladimir, great guy. There's a lot more projects coming up, so you might want to stick around, because we'll be right back. Welcome back. We've moved into a new location. Now, a lot of good late night shows, and I'm talking about Colbert, Kimmel, Fallon, Gutfeld. Yes, that's right, I said Gutfeld. Gutfeld is good. You know, they all need like some sort of like desk segment in a way, even though Gutfeld doesn't really have one. But we had a desk segment. It was weird. There's a lot more desk segments coming up. Here's the best of the desk segments and the best of Caden being Caden. If you say Beetlejuice 3 times, does he really appear?
He does. He does.
Beetlejuice. Oh,
it appears when you're at MTC, though. It only appears when you're at MTC.
Interesting.
Sometimes it may be even interesting to other people. So, like, Carrie's autobiography might be boring to me, but while yours is, like, so profound to me and, like, so interesting.
I was so offended by it.
It'd be hilarious.
So offended.
And I loved how Carrie reacted when you said her autobiography could be boring. I loved that reaction. Oh.
Thank you.
Carrie, don't worry, it'll be a bestseller. Like every book. Like every book.
It really depends on the mood. For like me, if like I wake up on a Sunday morning, I'm like, yo, I want some pancakes, I want some flapjacks, right? But if I'm feeling a little fancier, I'm like, no, I want like waffles, or like if I go to a diner or something, I'm like, ooh, those waffles look really good, I'm gonna go get those. It kind of depends like on my mood.
Oh my god, I was like, how can you not pancakes?
Good night, everybody.
You're getting slandered.
Oh, my punching bag looks upon you with disappointment.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. I'd say like instead of my parents being dead, it would be my best friend who was killed by
You can't put us on the show together.
So I try to like avenge her, and the scenario is Tyler.
Now the second villain story has to do with a certain and two certain people that have to be in that. That's my other villain story, and I'm calling him out. I'll call him out. Tyler knows that well, because Tyler.
Oh my god, I know exactly what you're talking about.
We're not gonna name drop because we're good people, but you know who I'm talking about. And I'm just like, You're John Doe? You're John McGee? I named all the Johns that I know, I named them. I named them but from nickname. It's like, it's Tall John, Taller John.
That's what.
It, and my editor, and we're not recording still because Dara's not playing this in the video yet. Dara, you're gonna have a field day with this. Enjoy. You're
R.I.P. Caden's editor.
just like, he's just like, and then it's just like, and it's just like, Carrie just died, and it's like, rest in peace, Carrie.
Your editor should put, like, when she first legs out, like, an explosion where her camera used to be.
That's it. That's gonna happen. That'll happen. Dara, go back in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Carrie has returned, ladies and gentlemen.
She's back.
She's back. She's back. Oh, so nice to have you back, Carrie. At the end of the day, that I love Shirley Temples, and Shirley Temples are some of the best drinks in the world.
Yes, they are really good.
I think, that's not even where we started. It was like ghosting and stuff.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
Dara, cut that out. Dara, go back at the pen. I don't like ghosting, and I hate ghosting people. I think people ghosting are bad.
Yeah, I love that.
Ladies and gentlemen, singing Fly Me to the Moon now is Kate and I. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. We're gonna get copyrighted.
You should just sing "fly" and then cut it off there.
What? What? And then Dara's just like, nope, not today, bitch.
Internet sensation Trisha Paytas has given birth to her third baby, named Aquaman Moses Paytas Hackman. That's a weird-ass name. In probably related news, rock star Ozzy Osbourne has died on July 22nd at the age of 78. Trump decided to go visit Alligator Alcatraz in Florida with DHS Secretary and wannabe Barbie Kristi Noem and Florida Governor and walking condom Ron DeSantis. And I think you know what this means. They went to go lock him up. I think you know what this means. John Oliver, take it.
We got it.
To make things even better for the Commander-in-Chief, there was an outline with a naked woman with his signature representing pubic hair. So now that I think about it, I suppose that every bill or executive order that he signed has been pubic hair. But to be fair, those pubic hairs probably looks more real than the hair on his head. He wears a wig, folks. That's what I'm trying to explain.
My name is Andre Budapest, and Love Island, you need me. Why does Love Island need Andre Budapest? Oh yes! It's easy. You need a man who is good with little women. Ever since I was a boy in the Balkans, I dreamed of being alone on an island with a bunch of hot women in the bikinis. And this will help me realize my dream, not only to get the women, oh yes, but to be on the TV in front of all the women in the world. Just look at why I am the best choice. The muscle. Oh wait, that costs extra, you gotta subscribe on my page, which is for fans only. But still, Love Island, don't get a bunch of American guys. Oh, I have a credit card. Get me, Andre Budapest. Thank you.
Andre Budapest, everybody. Spreading STDs since whenever the fuck he was born. Because he likes the women.
We'll be right back with the Best of the Project special, only on YouTube. I mean, duh, how the hell are you else watching this? Stay right there. Welcome back. At my desk, I sat with a lot of guests, and to say the least, it was a fun little jury. I think that's why you tune into the show, to watch me and two other people banter off each other. That's called the jury, my peers. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have as well. If you didn't, I don't give a fuck. Here is a little bit of the jury of my peers. Watch this.
I have the truth.
Oh no, this is not going to be fun. We're just gonna say this. We've been planning this for a minute to do like a Wheel of Fortune reunion or some sort of podcast thing. And
This is the Ian Truth Show, and I am joined next to me by African American liberal, Kaden Nutt.
This is not going to go good.
How's it going, everybody? Shut up. My name's Chester Benny Jr. I drive cars for a living. I just go left turn, left turn, left turn. I'm world's greatest. Just drive around in circles, make a lot of money. Woo! Let's go racing, left turn.
Conan O'Brien, Justin just died.
You're here to interview me, right, Chester Bennett Jr.?
I'm here to interview Forrest Dedzo.
No. I don't know who that is. You're here to interview racing world champion Chester Bennett Jr. Come on, man.
Okay, who's the racing champion and why have I never heard of you?
My name's Chester Bennett Jr. I've raced in NASCAR, F2, F1, F3, and F69. I like to drive around in circles, make left turn, left turn, left turn. Don't ever turn right. It's not necessary. You got to turn left. It's right to turn left, I just drive cars around in circles, make hell of money, left turn, baby. Come on. Woo! What are you talking about? Who is Forrest? My name is Andre Budapest. Oh, yes. I'm here to get the women. Are there any women in the call?
No.
Where are the women? I want the women. I want to get the hot, sexy action on my hot body with the women. Oh, yeah. By the way, Love Island still has not responded to me, even though 20 minutes ago was my audition. I do think I can get the women. Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Exactly. That's how I feel every time I see him, Miles.
Keep quiet. So
I said, what? And then she looked at me with a death glare and was like, be quiet.
Okay, what letter for you?
I'll go with a G.
And then I remember watching the episode again, on TV, and I could hear the what distinctly, and so could my family as well.
Everyone
I heard it too, and I was on the stage in that episode.
I know, you were pretty loud, Forrest.
The
And then
T.
crazier
my
thing
Miles
when you were
impression.
a woman is what kills me.
15 other teenagers for that spot is just something I have a slightly hard time believing.
What is
And
Forrest doing?
feel like I could have definitely prevented that blunder from happening had I not been so scatterbrained in that moment. I know scatterbrained's probably a bit harsh and inaccurate.
I'm standing up and I took the hoodie off. I think you know what that means. For the final time this season, it's time for Caden's final words. Okay. Ow. Don't put that in. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, season 1 of the project is done. There's a lot of people I would like to thank before we sign out for season 1. I would like to thank our staff, specifically the co-creators of this show, Forrest Dedzo and Dara Dune, plus myself. We've been working on this show for a long time now, or doing some sort of show or podcasting. I'm hosting it. And to get the opportunity to be behind a desk or whatever, standing up and doing a monologue or doing something and having fun while doing it every week has been nothing but fun and gratifying over the course of this summer. This has been a big bulk of my summer, but it's been a lot of fun. You can't deny that. I also want to give a huge thank you to all of our staff members, and we're just going to put them all up here right now. I mean, you're going to see this in cuts, but I just want to give them their props, their true props, because they work their asses off to put on a show like this, and it's not easy being a teenagers actually, and hosting a late night talk show. Never has been easy. Never will be. I recommend it. I do a lot of stuff that's out of my comfort zone. And You know, it's kind of fun. So, my final words of season 1. We're going to put this quote up on the screen. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Said by the legendary Muhammad Ali. Why am I saying that? Because it's meant for one person, and they know who they are. I am nothing but grateful for this show. Thank you for inviting me into your homes, even though you probably didn't even watch 10 minutes of this shit. Thank you for listening to a 16-year-old rant, talk, and have fun. Because that's what this show is always about, having fun. And you've given me the opportunity to do that, and I'm nothing but grateful. So thank you. I think that's all that I have to say. Season 1 is complete. And you know what? Let's copy The Daily Show for a second. I'm going to give you a moment of zen. Let the pictures fly into the air and let us fade to black. I'm Caden I. This is The Project. And I'm free, bitch. John Oliver, you made this shit. Good night.
Customer service call ending. Line.
I'm bored.